What's up, everybody? Serial Entrepreneur again, and we're here with another episode for the Digital Marketing School. And in this one, I'm going to teach you how to set up an Instagram business page, how to actually run a campaign in an Instagram business page, and how to do it effectively. So just to be aware, you're going to want to go to Instagram.com, or you can go to the Instagram app to set up an account. Really, it's up to you how you do this. I prefer to do it on desktop. It's just a little bit easier, I think. So you're going to want to go set up that account. Don't worry if you can't decide on a name or a username just yet. You always have the option to change that feature later when you get into the page. So if you're having a hard time coming up with a name with it, if it's for like your business, or even if you're trying to come up with a user tag name for a client, then just don't worry if you, like in the beginning part of it, you're trying to set up the page and you can't get it right, or you can't find a tag, because some of the usernames, especially if it's a common name for a business, it'll already be taken. So you're going to want to go in and find something that's still going to be related to the rest of your business. One thing that a lot of people do, and especially these big brands that you've seen like on Facebook, if they have a Facebook account and an Instagram account, and it's a big, so say like Nike, their tag or their page name, so they're really like, it's their URL. The hash, and then the last part is usually their business name or their tag name. So if it's on Instagram, it'll be like mine is Serial Entrepreneur, and on Facebook it's --Serial Entrepreneur, and that's what you're really creating the username for. It usually or typically relates back to that link. So you want to make sure you get it right, and it's actually similar to the other pages that you're using. If it's on Facebook or on Twitter, you don't want those to all be different, if that makes sense. All right, so once you create an account, or gain access to an account by getting the password from your client, you're going to want to switch it to a business profile if it isn't already a business profile. And you can see right here in the screenshot that I took, switch to business profile. You're going to have to do this from the actual app. You can't do it from the desktop version. So eventually you will have to log into the app to take care of some things. But you're going to want to do it on your phone. You can actually go to the settings or options, and then you click switch to business profile, and it'll take you through the whole process. I believe in that part it actually allows you to link it to a Facebook page, but if not, you're going to want to do that anyways. And you can go to linked accounts, which you also see right here under settings. And you can link your Facebook page to your Instagram account. So that way, whenever you post an Instagram picture, you can instantly, like it's right when you're getting done posting the picture, you can actually tag it to your Facebook page, and it'll automatically upload that same post to your Facebook page if you're trying to keep content, streamlined. So you'll have to do that from the mobile app, like I said, and then just remember to install that Facebook page. So that way, and you can also, another thing you're going to want to do is you basically attach your Instagram page via your Facebook ads account. So you'll go into Facebook ads or go to your Facebook page. So I'll actually show you what it looks like, kind of. We need to go to if we go into my actual business page, you can go and click settings right here, and at the top right hand corner of your page, you just click that, and then on the left hand side over here you'll actually see Instagram. And that's where you're going to click and actually attach your Instagram page to your business profile, or to your Instagram business profile. So the next part is just to fill out your business info. So I created a dummy account for you guys, and really this is what it looks like. This is what I was talking about. If you needed to change your name or your username, you can always change it later. You want to definitely add the website. This lives on the main page of your Instagram account, and that's the only link available on Instagram that you can actually add where people can easily access it. So make sure that that's being utilized. It's the only way you're actually going to push people to different sales funnels or to a shop, something like that. Update your bio. This is very short. All Instagram business pages are limited to a certain character amount because of the fact that Instagram is an image or video first type of platform. So just keep that in mind when you're looking at the bio. Again, the email account is right there. You want to do a phone number if that's related. You don't have to specify a gender. And that's basically it. That's it for the setup. There's some other things you can do on your phone or look at some other features, but really everything you can do right here from your desktop as well. So once you fill all that information out, basically the next part is to make it look a little better. So you're going to update your profile photo. Basically, I'll add in the sizes actually later to this, but you're going to want to update your profile photo to Instagram. And again, if you can't find any photo image size or resolution that you're trying to use for a social media platform, you can always just go to Google and search it just type in something like Instagram profile, recommended Instagram photo size, or profile picture photo size, something like that. And they always give out updates, and the most frequent, not most frequently, but the most prominent one, so the most relevant one, is going to be the one that's usually shown on Google. But the next part, like I said, is to make your page lively. So once you add in that profile photo, you're going to want to update some pictures to your page, or upload some pictures to your page. I recommend at least 3 to 6. I usually do 6 because that'll take up the whole initial screen when you first get to their site, because I believe it's 2 rows of 3. So I upload about 6 just to make it look like a full Instagram page to start. And then you're going to want to go and actually start following the next steps here that I've listed out. So basically, you're going to want to look at it like, well, first thing, know that if it's a new Instagram business page, you're going to want to introduce yourself. You're new to the Instagram environment, so introduce your page. Put out some introductory images that explain what your business does and who you guys are. But if it's an existing page, you're really just going to want to pick up where they've left off. So if they have some good images and good content, try and continue off that story and then develop more. But if they don't have a ton, you're going to want to basically just start your own new campaign and let people know who you are. I just completely start over, even if they have images, reintroduce the business to its potential customers. So the next part here, or the little bullet points, are really what you want to do. So introductory images and content, like I said, you can do informational images or content, educational ones. You can do product or service images. So if you have products that you display on your website, easily put pictures of those on your Instagram page. I take pictures of reviews even and put them on Instagram. People like to see good feedback and that your product is actually worth buying. So putting reviews on there is great. Jobs in progress or completed jobs. So if you're like a construction company or something like that and you're working on homes, you can actually put, the before and after pictures of your finished product online or on Instagram, and it's a really cool way to show off what your talents are. Comparative images, so if you're like comparing your images or your products or services versus a competitor, to show maybe why the quality of something might be a little better. And then last but not least, just video content in general. Instagram is moving more towards video content. You've noticed that they've added the story feature in there now, and the story feature it's very similar to Snapchat, but it's really for adding video content. That's what it gives you the ability to reach out to your audience in a more personal way. And just in general, you want to upload video to as many platforms as possible because, as I've said before, video is the trend for the future. People don't want to read anymore. They want to watch video to learn. So keep that in mind. Launching your actual campaign. So don't overcomplicate this. Instagram is the easiest platform to use in my opinion. Because it's just very simple. It's uploading images, it's one link, a very short bio, there's not a ton to it, and that's the whole purpose of Instagram. They don't want it to be complicated like Facebook. They keep it very basic for a reason. So don't overcomplicate your campaign or your marketing strategy. So create a calendar for every month and basically just look, there's 4 weeks in a month, how many pictures do you want to go out each day? Instagram is actually a platform where you can upload 2 to 3 to 4 posts a day. And it not be an issue at all. People like to see images and they upload through the feed very quickly, so it's a really cool way to upload different types of content and even do some testing before you add it to a Facebook campaign or something like that. So decide how many images you want to upload on a weekly or monthly basis, and then what types of images or video content you want to upload. That's basically it. Just make sure it stays related to the business. Try to create a theme. That's what I typically go with, a theme for Instagram. And then schedule your content on Gambler or Hootsuite. Gambler I really use just to disseminate it from my computer if I don't have something that's already set up like a Hootsuite account. This is a really quick way to go in and add content to Instagram. You can also schedule it. You can do all kinds of stuff, actually gain followers with Gambler. It's a really cool platform. I use it really just for uploading photos because it allows you to upload a photo to Instagram from your desktop instead of having to do it from your phone. So if you have those images that you're making in Photoshop or something like that, you can actually finish that photo up and edit it or add it in right on here without having to send it to your phone via email and then download it and then re-upload it to Instagram. Makes the whole process easier. And then last but not least, just make sure to utilize the bio link and URL to showcase any events or promotions for your business that you're hosting. So if you have and the most important part with this, because most people do this, but what they don't do is immediately after that event is over, go in and remove that link and put their actual website link back up. So as soon as you end an event, things need to come off of not the pictures themselves, but the link. And if you've changed your bio, that needs to come off your Instagram as soon as that happens. So just making sure you're staying up to date and current with all of your actual content that you're posting on Instagram. So that's basically it. Just remember, Gambler is a really cool tool. This is great. Or look here, I guess, when you're going through and setting up your account to make sure that you're getting everything right. And then I recommend Canva when you're actually creating your images, because you can resize them to fit perfectly to Instagram. You can add filters to it, stuff like that. So Canva is a really cool tool. Definitely check that out if you haven't seen Canva before. But like I said, that's it, guys. As I usually say, do your extra hour of study. Don't just watch these videos. Do everything that you possibly can to keep learning about this stuff. And, you know, I promise you, you put in the extra work outside of this course, you're going to get a lot better results. So, but for now, guys, I'm going to get out of here and shoot another video so that way you guys can stay happy. But for now, Serial Entrepreneur out.